Does tinnitus keep you awake at night? If so, you're one of millions of people who struggle with the tinnitus condition, especially when trying to fall asleep. In this video, we're going to talk about why getting a good night's rest is so crucial to help you managing your tinnitus, and also provide you some suggestions on ways to improve your sleep conditions and ultimately your sleep quality. Getting a good night's rest cannot be overstated, as it's the cornerstone of our overall well-being. Getting a good night's rest extends beyond merely just feeling rested, as it can also help and restore our cognitive, our physical, and our emotional states, all which are crucial pieces to managing tinnitus and stress. Let's start off talking about the different stages of sleep and why each stage is important. There are 4 main stages of sleep: stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4, which is also known as REM sleep. Stage 1 typically involves us falling asleep, and this can take a few minutes, but if you're struggling with tinnitus, this can take an extended period of time, disrupting the other stages of sleep. Stage 2 of sleep is where you start falling into a deeper sleep, our body temperature starts to lower and cool, and we start to get into a more restful state. Stage 3 of sleep is when we actually are transitioned into a deeper state of sleep, and our body starts to relax. Our heartbeat starts to slow down. And then we enter into REM, the 4th stage of sleep. And this is the dreaming stage of sleep. And although our minds and our brains are acting in a very conscious way, our bodies are very relaxed and almost paralyzed, so that we can't act out in our dreams. Getting the right amount of sleep in each stage is crucial to feeling rested and rejuvenated to take on the challenges of the next day. If these stages are disrupted, it doesn't allow us to perform at our best, and we may feel lethargic, frustrated, or irritable, which can all increase the perception of our tinnitus, as well as the stress that we might be dealing with. Longer-term effects of poor sleep quality can lead to reduced metabolic function, immune function, as well as cardiovascular health. In addition, a lack of good sleep can affect our day-to-day mood, which ultimately can affect how we interact with other people, how we perform tasks at work, and more importantly, how we manage our tinnitus on a day-to-day basis. The relationship between poor sleep quality and tinnitus is typically due to the fact that a lack of sleep can lead to poor coping skills or poor coping mechanisms when stressful or anxious situations arise. And as we know, stress and tinnitus are strongly linked. So getting a good night's rest allows us to manage any challenging situations that might come our way, which also allow us to keep our stress levels down and ultimately manage our tinnitus better. What are some ways that you can improve your sleep environment as well as your sleep quality? 1, reduce any disruptions late at night. This includes silencing notifications from your cell phone or your tablet. Could also be dimming and bright alarm clocks. Temperature. Ensuring that your room is at a comfortable temperature, which allows you to sleep more comfortably, is something to also consider. In addition, creating a sleep routine is also something that can be very helpful, meaning going to bed around the same time every night, ensuring your conditions are the same so that you can maximize your sleep environment. Use sound therapy. When going to sleep, environments are typically very quiet as well as very dark. Using some light sound in the background can help prompt falling asleep, as well as falling more deeply into those sleep cycles that we discussed earlier. Some other tips you might want to consider is reduce any caffeine or nicotine within a few hours prior to going to bed. If you can do those earlier in the day, that will also help increase the chances that you get a good night's rest. You also don't want to eat too much or take in too many liquids right before you go to bed, as this may make you need to go to the bathroom and wake you up during the middle of the night, which might make it difficult to fall back asleep. Check your mattresses and pillows, ensuring that they're comfortable and that you're positioned in a very comfortable and healthy way. And lastly, think about some other things that you can incorporate into your sleep environment that might be beneficial specifically to you. I urge you to explore some different options that might help you maximize your sleep quality. How can MindEar help you? The MindEar app is a great tool to use in your tinnitus journey. It provides you a varied soundscape library where you can stream different sounds to help distract you from your tinnitus. These sounds can also be used during your bedtime routine to help promote better sleep. And you also have access to a library of guided exercises that can help you reduce any stress and anxiety you may be feeling during the day, which can also help promote a relaxed state and allow you to fall asleep more easily. Wherever you are in your tinnitus journey, MindEar is here to help.